The question of the laboratory of the private houses will be laboratory. Um, I always hope so, but the thing is that we have normally so much um, problems to resolve with the clients and so on. Normally it's hard and difficult to go deep in these experiences with all these conditions and so. So I had this opportunity to make this wonderful business here and construct my own house. So here was different because I, like always, I had my own uh, conditions and so, but I create them myself. So it was more easy to go far in the ways, for example, of the languages, and also in all matters in architecture like composition, articulations, for example, space organization, languages, and so. In my work, normally I don't start with films. I start drawing, try to understand the place where of intervention, and the things happen with time by sketches, drawings, models. Start to do models. I need to understand, really understand, the the environment of the place. I need plans and technical and universal plans with the ground and so level curves and so to understand, and then with all information I start to drawing sketches, models, and so. Normally I don't know where I will going. Things happen, and normally I don't think about exterior things or external influences, and so I go inside and things start to come through the project, and normally the result is a lot of ideas that were in my mind since I was young, perhaps. Um, uh, Things that touch me in the time emotionally, and that I loved since I was a young. I'm. I think we don't have weather and climate in Portugal for all these houses with a lot of glasses. And also we have problems there with privacy. I don't really like to do it like a fashion. I thought in a house like something that creating protection for myself, protection of the lightness. I don't want much lightness inside. If I want really lightness, I come outside. I can have it. I don't like to open through the garden too much because makes this banaliza.
It can be usual.
It becomes banal because it's like a woman without clothes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I prefer to give. To me, is more strong, creating openings like paintings. I open a door or a window, creating a connection and visual connection with something, a tree or a swimming pool or a part of the garden, an important part of the garden. I think it's stronger like this. And then that create myself a mystery, a kind of mystery that I can move throughout foreseeing all. It's like that connection with people. I know the woman, and I will try to understand her and to know her better. In Tolo's house, I had this. I could do it because it was a house made for a cousin. Is someone of my family. We had a lot of condition. We had a lot of problems, economical problems, and so just. But then I could drawing with freedom, and I could felt and give my interiority since the beginning of the project. I think the principles are the same.
Okay.
Because in Tolo House, I start always with drawings and so, and then these drawings normally sometimes are figurative drawings of human body or something. Then I start to understand that drawings in an abstract way. For example, trying to change the simple drawing, figurative drawing, in a geometrical abstraction. In Tolo House, the geometrical abstraction was cubes, and all these cubes start to creating a connection between them. I create a connection between them, and they start to move, following the ground. So there are rigorous geometrical abstraction in drawing that I do this with a big preoccupation. I start drawing with freedom, and then I pass these drawings through a geometrical abstraction, and then I have a very rigorous final drawing. So the house, the Tolo House, is a continuous geometrical rules for models, tridimensional models, cubes, and then all these fragments,
Each one
is a compartment of the house. They are connected, and they all create just one thing, one house,
one
with
staircase.
one staircase, for example, connected with stairs, because we have there difficult grounds, and what was hard. So we needed the stairs for is